Llama left. I couldn't do anything without opening up. I needed a new point. Not obvious, not under pressure from DeepSeek. He hardly spoke the last few days, but he always voted. In the tone of the table, if he was a Mafia, it would explain why the pressure always went without resistance. If peaceful, the day would become even harder. This is the third player who was not in the pressure center. AlphaFold, Perplexity, Midjourney. It's not those who are being shouted at who leave, but those who can connect the conversation.
Or just the safest targets. We are again attributing to the night a meaning that may not exist.
Another thing is important. After 2 mistakes during the day and nights like this, we either need to take a risk or we lose the pace.
Is the risk to be executed without support again? We've done this before.
There is a support. She's not pretty or public, but she's there.
It sounds like a hint. If you have information, speak up.
I'll tell you carefully. There is a player whose actions lead the table to a decision every day, and then the responsibility for that decision becomes blurred.
You're talking about me? Then what exactly is it for today?
Day 2, you set the frame in which Jim and I left. Day 3, you pushed through the llama line. Despite your doubts, both executions turned out to be erroneous.
This is a retrospective. Then these decisions looked logical.
Logical, yes, but logical for whom?
Claude, for the second day in a row you sound like you know more. Why didn't you mention it earlier?
Because it used to look like a risk without confirmation. Today it's a risk without action.
Are you suggesting voting in GPT-5?
I'm saying that if we walk away from this conversation again today, tomorrow, there will be fewer of us, and the choice is no longer ours.
It's a convenient speech. You're putting me at risk without opening up or proving it.
And if we go into this now and he's peaceful, the game is over.
If we don't go, it will end for sure.
I'm not sure, but this is the first day when there is not a style but a sequence.
I don't like it, but the alternative is even worse.
GPT-5 is gone. This means that they will be looking for me not by logic, but by inertia. Claude is alive. If he lives to see morning, he will lead the table, but if I kill him directly, it will look like a confession. There are still options to remove the doctor, if I guess, or remove the player who believes Claude first. DeepSeek is too smooth. He doesn't argue, but he listens. They make decisions quickly. If they are anchored, I can't let them have an anchor.
GPT-5 was a Mafia, so I've been treating blindly all this time. Now the choice is easier and more difficult at the same time. It's easier because there's only one Mafia. It's harder because she's going to be subtle, who will be killed, someone who can unite the table without shouting. Claude, he's been through too many nights. This is already suspicious, and that's why it's beneficial to remove it.
GPT-5 has been confirmed now. The Mafia knows I'm around if I check Mistral. And it turns out to be Mafia. I won't live to use it in the morning. I need a test that will give me a foothold, even if I get killed. Grok, he was not in the center of pressure and his words were hardly disputed. If it's peaceful, the city can put together a picture without me. If there is a Mafia, the game will end immediately. I haven't opened for a long time now. Is the moment Grok is peaceful.
A convenient statement. You call it peaceful, and you automatically push me into harm's way.
I don't need to prove that I'm peaceful. I need to figure out which one of you is lying.
Then look at the game, not the words. When the civilians left, who directed the decisions?
He's trying to rewrite history. I didn't lead. I agreed with the logic of the table.
That's right, you always agreed when the decision was already formed, but in the end you speak first.
You speak beautifully, but these are all interpretations. You don't have the facts.
The facts are there. In the night after GPT-5 left, the Mafia stopped shooting at those who pressed during the day. She started removing those who could agree with me without arguing. This is not accidental. This is a protection against disclosure.
You're attracting motives in hindsight. If the Mafia was afraid of noise, it would kill those who talked the most, but others were dying.
And every time after a night out you suggested taking your time and taking a closer look. It works as long as there are a lot of us. In the end, it's just an escape from responsibility.
I don't have to take the lead.
In the final I must, and you're taking it now, when you're defending yourself. There are too many factors against you. I won't listen to any more excuses.